dishonor. I can spend all night teaching about this. There's such an emergence of young people with such boldness that is beyond the necessary, attacking everybody and everything. You just need to say something. My shoe is brown. If I call it black by mistake, someone is ready to say, no, this shoe is brown. You see that now? And sometimes we call it boldness. We call this standing for Christ, as if God cannot defend himself. He is not an idol. It's a lot of childishness littering the internet, especially by young people who have not done much. Great potentials to their lives, but they will not settle down and learn God in a profitable way. They keep destroying their future by rescheduling courses out of childishness. And it's very sad for those who sit down under these graces listening to them. There's need for change. There's need for growth. The level of immaturity among young or younger ministers is becoming alarming. Pride for nothing. Everybody is saying something. Once you have access to a YouTube channel, some Instagram page, and there are people who enjoy being controversial because it's helping their growth. So it doesn't really matter to them what they are saying, provided someone is listening. We have to love God's program more than those displays of childishness. Hallelujah. So the new wineskin is not a campaign of pride. If you find yourself in advocating the call for a new wineskin, the moment you see pride in that equation, know that you are on your own. It's not a campaign of pride. The moment you begin to look down on another, that's why I took the time to tell you some of these issues we pointed out. It's not to look down on others. No, not at all. We are all products of God's mercy and his grace. Are we together? Number two, it's not a campaign of dishonor. Anybody who has to use the tool of dishonor to announce the new that God is doing, I'm telling you, you are not walking in the will of God. God will never use dishonor. He will use disruptions, but not dishonor. If I have to insult the fathers of faith to show that we are seeing higher, if I have to insult every pastor to show that we are having high, if I have to insult every other church to show that Koinonia is doing well, then something is wrong. Something is wrong with that method, that pathway, and there is need for a reversal and a re-editing immediately. Are we together? The path of dishonor cannot birth the glory of God. Here is where I have an instruction in righteousness for young ministers. I pray that as many will have the chance to listen to me. I speak to you in love and by the privilege of the help of God. Nobody wins following the path of dishonor. Not to fathers, not to contemporaries, not to subordinates. The path of dishonor will eventually hunt down your pride. Dishonor does not sell God in a way that is desirable by the nations.